So I went to the Emmys real quick. I'm dating this guy, and he was like, yo, I'm nominated for an Emmy. You want to be my date? Well, he didn't say it like that, but you get the gist. It was about 4 weeks away from the Emmys when he decided what exactly he was going to wear. And since he's nearly 7 feet tall, getting a custom tux was kind of a no-brainer. Once he decided what he was going to wear, I then reached out to my favorite stylist, the newlywed, Miss Anastasia Balaam. It's Brody now. She's been styling me for years, and she knows me really well, like well enough for her to do the shopping online, and then I just went into the store and tried it on. After a few not quite rights, I got a special invitation to Heaven on Earth for dresses. I tried on a few gowns from the fall 2015 collection, and at first I was gonna go more conservative since I was just the sidekick, just the date, and the blue was like exquisite. It's classic Zac Posen trumpet style gown, but I decided to go in a different direction. After I got the dress, I headed to Bergdorf's for some shoes. My date is about 19 inches taller than me, so I needed a heel that had a big platform so that I could at least be up to his elbow in the pictures. My date, the Emmy nominated Mr. Trayvon Free, got a tip to get his bow tie from this super special craftsman. Neither one of us knew how to tie a bow tie, so we were very, very grateful to get an impromptu lesson from the maker himself.
This loop is the part that always
See,
gets me.
it's always, this is top and going this, and this part will be the shape of the board. Where are you pushing this part?
I had my shoes, but I needed a few more things. And while I was shopping for my shoes, I ran into this guy named Wilbur, who designs handbags, and we decided that he was going to make a clutch for me. And then while talking and like getting to know each other better, he asked me if I had a jewelry hookup. I did not. Then Wilbur took me to Heaven on Earth for jewels. I met with the jewelry designer, Miss Camilla, and I tried on the most gorgeous and intricate pieces. And in the end, I ended up picking one pair of earrings and one ring. Last but not least, I made an in-home nail appointment with my favorite nail artist, Nene, who's also a newlywed. So, but everybody getting married. I packed my bags carefully, and then my date popped the question.
Indy, come here. I was thinking, will you
Yes?
be okay with the window seat, or do you want an aisle seat? Because I'm about to buy your ticket.
He is so considerate. We landed in LA, he got his hair cut in Inglewood, and then we checked into our hotel in West Hollywood. I forgot to pack shaving cream, so I had to make do. Then, on the morning of, my makeup artist canceled. First world problems. But it just so happens that my hairstylist, A, is also a professional makeup artist. Ain't God good? Trayvon needed a little help finding a tuxedo shoe for his size 16 foot, so I hired my favorite menswear stylist, Jay Green, to get his look together. The morning of the Emmys was a whirl of people.
Do you need any more of this counter space? Should I clear some of it off for you?
No, I think you're good.
Pressing of items of clothing and curling unpressed hair.
You want a head wrap?
And of course, neither one of us actually practiced tying the bow tie outside of learning how to do it in the store. So we end up having one of his colleagues do it for us. I'm gonna get it next time though. Thankfully, my friends slash homies slash stylists took pictures of my one-of-a-kind clutch and my jewelry and my clothes while I was running around half naked in the room.
I can't hide no more. I can't hide. As the sun shines on all of my glory, my flaws don't look so bad at all. What was I so afraid of? Every part of me is a vision of a portrait of Mona Lisa.
I got so caught up in seeing all the beautiful people and the beautiful dresses, and like Taraji was killing, Mindy Kaling was killing, like they were all just like right there in our space, and I totally forgot to film. Once we got inside, my battery was dying anyway, and I saved what little battery I did have left for
The Daily Show with Jon Stewart.
Fantastic shows, and I'd like to thank, on behalf of the staff, everyone who works at The Daily Show, works at The Daily Show, continues to work at The Daily Show. Most of all, I'd like to thank Mr. Jon Stewart himself. A place we could all work and be very proud of what we were doing for a long, long time, where so many of us got the chance to start out at the lowest bottom of the totem pole and rise up to places we could be really excited about and make our parents happy with. So thank you very much.
Regina King's win was awesome. Viola Davis's speech was poignant, and Uzo Aduba nearly made me cry, and I had to like, girl, this makeup was expensive. My phone died immediately after the writers for The Daily Show won their Emmy. So I didn't get to film or photograph any of the awesomeness that was the governor's ball, the swankiness that was the HBO party, or all the giggles that happened during the Comedy Central after party. Sorry. Since I refused to be the chick that walked around barefoot in the street, I kept my 7.5-inch heels on for about 8 hours. So I happily collapsed with Mr. Trayvon and his new boo, Emmy. That day was one of the funnest and happiest days of my life so far, like way better than prom. And I'm glad I got to experience it with such wonderful people. I never want to see a high-heeled shoe ever again.
Looking out the